Hey, peace world. Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. Anybody that joins the live stream got to get into some bite down boxing. Just saw an excellent performance from Midwest native Frank Martin, who's down in Dallas training with Derek James, Spence, and Charlo. And he just had a fourth round stoppage of Romero Duno. Just really respected the kids boxing, man. Again, to be in the gym, training alongside, a fighter of the skill level of Errol Spence Jr. He still has his own identity. Both guys are southpaw, but I just really respected seeing the, a complete, a complete boxing match, a complete skill set, a complete, execution of a game plan. The more athletic guy, the faster hands, bigger puncher. I thought, he did a great job of doing his thing without and getting the experience and taking out a guy like Duno, but not really being charged anything in terms of taking much punishment himself. Duno did land that good straight right hand in like at the top of the fourth round. That really kind of maybe was a catalyst for Frank Martin to pick it up and get him out of there and kind of expedite bringing about the end of the fight. But what I like was, the first few rounds, as he was tagging Duno, putting some leather on him and punishing him a little bit, building up to some damage, he was constantly hitting him and getting out of there. And then later in that fourth round, he doesn't vacate or he doesn't exit the pocket anymore and circle out. He stays and lands that left hand that he dropped him with the first time, and really was a phenomenal shot. And you can see, Duno was so used to tracking him and lunging at him and trying to follow him out and get a hand on him. And then he lunges in that first time in that round and he doesn't leave and runs into the left hand. He gets up, beats the count. I was kind of shocked to see him continue on, but he did. And then, moments later at the end of the round, Frank Martin executes a really slick. I felt that was a pull counter myself, but caught him underneath the ear. He was out. You saw the big dramatic body movement that he was just out of it. He goes down, and I thought it was great that the corner stepped up. I don't know if that was the doctor or the corner had notified the commission person, the state official or whatever, the athletic commission official, to get the referee's attention to stop it. He definitely didn't need to continue. But solid performance from Frank Martin. Like I said, showed a lot of great skills, excellent boxing, sharp defensively. I like how he was keeping that right hand up high, but still doing a lot of defense, handling a lot of his defense through his movement, his legs, getting left, getting side to side. He was circling right a lot, but then at times he would move back to the left really sharply and kind of get some space between him and Duno. And just great boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not always going to have the advantages that he had against Duno that helped him look as great as he did. But again, you can see a lot of ring generalship, good boxing IQ. And then, the jab was nice. A variety of punches, that uppercut that he landed, that he set up in that flurry in the first or second round. Just a great exhibition of being a very well-rounded fighter, and then still having solid power as well. So he definitely is one to watch for in the lightweight division. It's just crazy for him right now because 3 to 5 fights and he's knocking on the door as a legitimate contender and whatnot. But PBC just doesn't have a lot of options for him at lightweight because that's just not a division that they're stacked in right now. You know, and, well, I can't think of what Colbert is off the top of my head, prime time, but obviously, you wouldn't match those guys up right now. And like I said, I think Colbert, I thought he was at lightweight, but he might be at one. He might be a junior lightweight. But we have Valdez with a couple of belts, and then Shakur just taking the WBO title from off of Jamel Herring. That's where you got to go for the belts. So I'm sorry, dang, I'm tripping. That's 130. Cambosos, all of the belts, the 3 belts, and then you have Devin Haney with the WBC belt. So again, it's no need to rush the kid, but he's definitely a kid that a fighter to look for in that division and see how they moving and what kind of fights they can match him in to get him the additional experience that he needs as he climbs up as he continues to climb up the ranks and work himself into contention. Wouldn't be bad to see him against somebody like not right now, but a Jojo Diaz would be great. Isak Cruz would be great. They do have some options, I guess, but they might have to work with one of the other promoters, to get him to get a somebody that's not on the downside of their career, what I'm looking for. But like I said, man, just good to see some excellent boxing from the young guy. Yeah, what's up, Greg Peters? I agree. Good stuff from the kid. I just like that he was really patient, really poised, fought with a lot of confidence. Seems to be a pretty humble guy. James has been pretty successful with all the guys that he's working with. Didn't work out for my man last week against Sir Marcus Brown against the light heavyweight Beterbiev. But you can't get a victory with everybody. And obviously, Beterbiev is regarded as a top pound for pound guy and a unified champion at super lightweight and whatnot. But again, I like what I'm seeing out of the kid. It definitely seemed like a great career move for him to leave the Midwest and to leave Indianapolis or either Detroit. I know he has some connections to Detroit as well. But to get down there with Derek James and what's up, D-Lo, man? Salute to you, champ. But to get down there to Texas and further his his career, expand his craft and whatnot, and the PBC has one in that young man, I think. Like I said, they got time. They got a little bit of time yet. You see what happens with Lomachenko, Haney, Cambosos. The speculation is it should be that what's his name is moving on, Teofimo Lopez. Maybe even a Comey, I don't know what Comey's situation is moving forward with Top Rank and fighting over on ESPN, but that might be a guy at some point that's, you could get Martin in there with the guy that we all know and a former champion in the division and whatnot. That wouldn't be a bad look at some point. But again, nice exhibition of skills from that young man. The heavyweight fight was pretty decent between Perot and Bruzon. Good action in that one. It looked like the guys got a little tired down the stretch. But a lot of, for it to be on Fox and have different fans checking it out who may not be diehard boxing fans, to see a good knockout from Martin and then to see the heavyweights in there going at it the way that they were. Was a good look in case anybody was just hanging around on the channel and giving boxing a shot. So I don't know what to say about the pay-per-view event portion of the night. I'm not buying that fight. I do think it was good that they brought it down with the $39.99 price point or whatever. So I thought that was a pretty good move from the PBC. But I see absolutely no reason to give two guys, Ortiz, just because you got beat up or knocked out on pay-per-view, I don't know how that establishes you as a pay-per-view fighter, the A side of one, and then Charles Martin, what has he really done, to be pay-per-view? So hey, that's what they got these guys doing over on Fox. That's how Fox Sports is moving, with throwing all of these cards on pay-per-view. I got stuff I'm trying to do in my life, so I can't give them the $39.99. Anyway, we'll see what happens later on tonight, though. I'll check out some of the action on some of the sites as the results start coming through. Let me get on out of here. I hope you have a phenomenal holiday season. New year upon us. We'll see what the game brings us. Tons of potential good fights out there. We'll see. Yeah, man. I can't. It ain't even about being cheap, man. I ain't into rewarding people for. I ain't in for paying other people's bills. You know what I'm saying? What can I do with that? I got toys and things that I want right now. I can use that $40. But yeah, let me get on off of here. Like I said, it's a lot of good potential matchups to be made in 2022. We'll see which one becomes the first, the first of those to be made. We already know we got the rematch between Usyk and AJ as a fight that will happen. Spence and you guys, I don't think that has a date at this point, but that's one that it looks like we're getting. And we'll see how some of these how the calendar starts to get filled up. But let me get on off of here, man. Check out the rest of the second half of this Ohio State game and Utah. Rough day yesterday for the Wolverines, but we were already playing with house money after busting down the Buckeyes. But let me get on out of here. Bite down, boxer. Don't let them count you out. Pay me no mind, sports and entertainment. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Peace. Thanks for checking in, D-Lo, man. Good to see you doing your thing still. I'm out.